Hey y'all. So tonight on Ask a Bee, a man named Earl built something called the Skeeter Yeeter 3000. Now, I don't know exactly what a Skeeter Yeeter is, but I can tell you it involves a riding lawnmower, three box fans, and at least one poor life decision. And if that wasn't enough, we've got some Truthful Tuesday honesty coming your way that might hurt a little. But, honey, the truth always, always does.
This ain't just a channel, this is BBTV.
It's Truthful Tuesday. No sugarcoating, no polite lies, just the kind of honesty that makes people nod slowly and rethink their life decisions. Let's talk about it.
A boss be rising, BBTV's igniting. Turn the volume up, yeah, the whole world's invited. From the gravel road to the neon dream, she built an empire out of broken wings. Boss be rising, sky ain't even the ceiling. When she hits go live, everybody feels it.
All right, before we get any further into this, let me say this one thing. Yes, I've been gone. We're not getting into that right now, but I promise you all will be transparent. So for tonight, we're going to talk about a man who attached three box fans to a lawnmower and called it progress. Now, I've lived a long time, 54 years, and I've learned two things. If somebody names a machine the Skeeter Yeeter 3000 and invites the neighborhood over to watch, you need lawn chairs and liability insurance. So, you know what? Let's just get started because I do have a letter today. Alrighty, let's pull that sucker up. Now, here's the letter. Dear B, I'm a 67-year-old widow from East Texas. My girl. And I need some advice before I do something that might get me talked about at church. Oh, honey, don't go there. Do not go there. Hello, Jaden. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. So, listen, my neighbor Earl has decided he is an inventor. Now, Earl is a nice enough man, but Earl has never fixed a thing in his life without making it worse. Last month, he built a homemade squirrel deterrent out of fishing line, pie tins, a leaf blower, and what appeared to be a lawn chair. Really? I don't know exactly what it was supposed to do, but I can tell you it launched a watermelon into his wife's azalea bushes. This week, Earl decided to solve his mosquito problem. He attached three box fans to the back of his riding lawnmower and claims he can now outrun the mosquitoes. You think? Yesterday, I watched him mow the yard wearing swimming goggles and a motorcycle helmet while one of the fans flew off and landed in his bird bath. My problem is that Earl has now invited the whole neighborhood over Saturday to demonstrate what he is calling the Yeeter Skeeter 3000. B, should I go support my neighbor or should I stay home and watch from behind the curtains with binoculars? Signed, sincerely concerned but curious in East Texas. Well, that's your whole problem. You're in East Texas. Just kidding. Just kidding. All right, honey, listen. First of all, let's get into this because this is not going to be a long show. Okay. We're trying a few things different here. Okay. Let me say I appreciate you writing in because this is exactly the kind of community news I feel responsible for knowing about. Now let's review the facts. You have a neighbor named Earl. Strike one. Sorry, that's a Texas thing, I think. Not because his name is Earl, mind you. Every Earl I've ever met has either been the sweetest man alive or somebody the fire department knows by their first name. There don't seem to be any in between. Pardon me. Must quench my thirst here. Now, Earl has apparently built a squirrel deterrent using fishing line, pie tins, a leaf blower, and a lawn chair. Honey, that ain't a squirrel deterrent. That's a hostage negotiation. Then somehow a watermelon ended up in the azaleas. Now, I don't know how much engineering went into this project, but I do know one thing. If your invention starts launching produce, you've left the gardening category and entered the military industrial complex. Full stop. Okay. But look, then Earl wasn't finished, right? No. Earl woke up one morning and looked at a perfectly good riding lawnmower and says, you know what this needs? Aviation. Three box fans. Three. Not one, not two, but three. Three box fans. Now, here's what concerns me most. At no point during this process did anybody stop Earl. Imagine that. There had to be warning signs. A man buying three box fans in the middle of mosquito season should have triggered some kind of neighborhood alert system, if you ask me. My opinion. Don't get me wrong. My opinion. Listen, that's the part that worries me the most. It really is. The Skeeter Yeeter 3000. Honey, if a machine has a name, it's already too late. Nobody names a safe invention. You never hear somebody say, come look at my responsible household appliance 3000. No, no. It's always some nonsense right before an ambulance arrives, right? Now let's address your actual question here. Should you stay home? Absolutely not. You need to be there. You need to witness history. You need a lawn chair. That's what you need. You need sweet tea, big old jug. And if possible, you need somebody with a camcorder, phone, whatever it takes, anything. Because one of two things is fixing to happen. And yes, that's it, fixing to. I am from Texas. Either Earl accidentally changes mosquito control forever, or Earl is going to achieve low Earth orbit. Yeah. And frankly, honey, either outcome, it deserves an audience. Most definitely. My official Truthful Tuesday ruling is this. Go to the demonstration. Sit at a safe distance. Don't sign any waivers. And whatever you do, if Earl says, hold my beer, start recording immediately. That is gold. I'm telling gold. Okay. Listen, because that's usually the last sentence before, I don't know, a story gets told for the next 20 years. But, honey, it's all right. You got this. Okay. I won't put it out there. You got this. Seriously. Yeah, be there. You need to support yourself because that will go viral in about 2 seconds flat, if you ask me. Can I come over? I would love to come over and help be witness. Can you send me your address? Same email. That'd be great. And hopefully not too far East Texas because I'm not East Texas. But if you are, I mean, I could go over there for a visit or, you know what? Just call me, right? Call me. Yeah. All right, y'all. That has got to be one of the craziest letters I've ever gotten. But that's okay. Because let me tell you, I don't need another after that. All right, listen. So before I take off with this, and I'm giving it plenty of time because I need to tell you quite a bit. First things first. Yes, I have been gone. Here is my reason. And you can say what you want to. I don't care because ish happens. Is that how we say that around here? You don't say fork, right? Anyway, so I'm going to start with the day it happened. May 9th, which happened to be my 34th anniversary. Um, I got this really cool email. I thought, oh man, this is really happening. I just gotten from vidIQ telling me I was in the top 25% of my level, which is uh, 5 to 10,000 subscribers. Okay, because we all live in a bucket, and that's my bucket, 5 to 10,000 subscribers. We'll see. What happened is, when that starts to happen, not only do brands actually start to try and connect with you, but so do the hackers. Yeah. So here's my rule, and it was always a rule. I just got excited. Let me put it to you this way: don't click links. Don't use your password for anything that you have to sign into before you verify everything, because I'm going to tell you right now, I've gotten so many people trying to take over my channel again. Because, yes, that's exactly what happened. They got through my email. They hacked my email, went straight in there, and locked me out within a couple of minutes. Thankfully, there are some things I know, right? I know that if I go in and try and sign in constantly, it's going to lock everybody out for suspicious activity. And that's what I did. And I'm telling you this so you can do this if it just so happens to you. But see, here's the thing. I clicked the link and I went and logged in, and they got in and they cut me out, locked me out completely. I had all the stuff on it. This was a grandfather account. Okay. And when I say that, I mean 10 plus years, right? Well, here's the thing about that. It also has my Google Drive and everything. And let me tell you, if you have paper trails with your accounts, you're in good shape. Okay. Because that helped me too. I pay for Google Drive space in this account for over 10 years. So it was easier to get back than I thought it was going to be, but it is a process. And you have to be prepared to it taking a few days, if not more. It took 10 days total for me. 10 days. I was very happy, pleased, impressed. 10 days. But here's the thing. They got into my Google account, which was tied to my YouTube channel that you're watching right now, not the ISIU. If you're watching from Iron Sharpening Iron Universe, not them, because I was able to get any tie we had severed before they could get to him. Them, all of us. After locking them out of my account, it was easy to go ahead and say, hey, this is what's going on. It did take a few days before anybody got back to me. And let me tell you, the best place, the only place, honestly, to get in touch with YouTube is through X. And yes, I absolutely, I'm not much for X. I'm not much for all these other social media outlets. I'll be honest, I am a programmer, but from way back, I'm obsolete, right? But I know a few things. And they hijacked my channel. And I want to apologize if anybody was affected by that. I don't think anybody was, because we were able to lock it out. And also, well, the better part was that they put this up and they deleted didn't delete, they disabled my whole account because of the live that they put up. And it was a Bitcoin live, which I'm going to see if I can find the picture now. In retrospect was, yeah, here it is. This right here is the one I'm talking about. You can see it right up here. That right there. That's if you see that on somebody's channel or anything like, don't click on it. Just stay away from that. That is exactly what happened. Okay. They put that live up, and you can see where it was with one of my lives. They put that live up, which sucked rocks, right? And it had a link in it of some sort. I hope nobody found out about it, but it did have a link in it that was harmful. It could do almost the same thing that just happened to me. That was my bigger problem. I was so afraid that something was going to happen to anybody else but me, because my whole philosophy since I started this channel is been basically, hey, I'm going to go through it to get you through it. If I go through it first, I can teach you not to, right? I wasn't expecting to go through something like this, mind you, but I mean, whatever. I'm back. I'm here. My channel is okay. I'm little, well, I ended up losing my monetization right before all this happened. Yes, I switched back to Dr. Pepper. It's the only thing that does the trick. But I lost my monetization because of something else that I did. And I'm going to tell you about that too. I thought I was doing the right thing. I'm still trying to learn how to keep my channel monetized and everything. We all are until, way past the 100,000 mark, I would assume. That's just me. I don't know. But my point is, I think my biggest issue with all of this was, at first, I thought it was a good idea to trim out, some of my stuff. Pardon me, my brain is scrambled, but trim out some of the stuff that didn't really align with my new format, so to speak. Because I'm doing a little more with reactions. I am going to do Ask a Bee again. I'm liking this part right here, this time of the day. It's good for me. Heck, the sun's still up. But it's also a quiet time for me when I have time to do these things. And I want to do that, but I'm going to do a 30-minute show. One letter, because number one, I don't have a whole lot of time anymore. But number two, because I'm thinking about 2 other dailies. Because here's the thing. When all this happened, and I did that I went and privatized a whole bunch of videos that didn't align. I didn't delete them, thank God. But I did privatize them. And that didn't align with monetization because they couldn't see those videos that they were supposed to be, getting ads on, which sucks. But I didn't think about it at the time, and I should have known better. That's my own fault. I should have known better. And that's all fine and well, and I will get back to that place. But for some reason, something's going on with my watch time hours. It's saying I've got like 600, but I mean, I've got almost 2 million views now. I'm up to 1.9. Okay. I've almost got 2 million views. How do I not have watch time? And yes, a lot of it was shorts, but y'all know me. I do a lot of 24/7 lives. Yes, I get some traffic, not tons, but way more than 629, even just for the past year. Because, I mean, January, February, March, April, May, June, 6 months into the year, and I've only had, 629 watch hours in the past 365 days. No. I have people that watch my stuff. So I'm trying to work that out before June 25th, because that's when I'm supposed to reapply, which doesn't happen. It doesn't happen. It's whatever. I'm still going to try. I'm not going to give up. I've been demonetized twice now. I got one check. I was waiting for another one when they demonetized me this last time. And of course, no. They were not going to send me that money because they haven't. And I've accumulated enough that they should have. But no, I hadn't made it past the threshold yet, is what they're saying, because they, I don't know, took the money back from whatever. So I put everything back, or pardon me, skip back. I appealed. And this was before I knew what to do. I knew what was the problem, because YouTube is vague, right? They don't tell you the exact problem. They may point you in the right direction, but it's never really the right direction, right? So after the appeal did not work, and they gave me some, well, not actual feedback, but a little more, it was obvious to me then that it was because everything was privatized. And it was just the old stuff that wasn't even getting views anymore, didn't have real great SEO or nothing like that. So, guys, don't delete anything, and be careful what you privatize. Unlist it. Just unlist it. Don't privatize. If it's something, like that got blocked or something like that, definitely, if you don't want to go in and erase those parts out of that video, then you need to privatize it so it doesn't cause you any problems. But it also said that my channel needed to be mostly in, in policy, which, because of the ones that I took, it wasn't mostly anymore because I took too many. So lots of complications. I know before all that happened, there were some issues that I was going through personally with my mom's house, with all kinds of things. I'm not going to go into detail with those. I'm just going to say this. I pulled it out of my hat again. Everything's fine. Life couldn't be better. Now, if I could just get my monetization back and get them to give me my watch time so that when June 25th comes up, I can do that. So if you wouldn't mind, you guys, at any time, go over there and to my channel and maybe hit the live a couple of times for me. You don't have to stay forever. But yeah, new and better things to come. Also, I wanted to tell you all about, I decided when I had that one channel, BBTV, right here, my channel, which I love dearly and will not give up on. I decided that I was relying too much on just one, and I've made a few more. Bverse Reacts, and this one you're going to see on BBTV, you're going to see Boss B Reacts. But this one is, let me see here. I think I have these up here. I'm not positive, but I'm going to see if I can't share with you something. This is, yes, here we go. Bverse. Come on up here, my friend. There you are. This is Bverse, and Reacts is actually the channel, Bverse Reacts. It's just a lot of my reaction shorts, which I'm going to do into some long form and stuff like that. It's growing. I've got, I think, 15 new subscribers. Woohoo! But let me tell you something. When you don't have your main squeeze here and absolutely nothing to do because this is all you do, well, so I didn't stop there. We got Bverse AI as well. Let me tell you, that's all AI, me reacting to it, me making some of it too. Because I got some AI going. I got Grok, and I've been playing with the other stuff. And, your girl, she does it all if she can. Anyway. So, I think I'm going to go ahead and let you go on this one. We're going to do about a 30-minute show because, I don't know, I just think it feels better. That way I'm not getting tired before the end. Anyway, listen, y'all. That's really going to do it for Truthful Tuesday edition of Ask a Bee. If you've got a question or a problem, a family mystery, or, a neighbor named Earl doing something he absolutely should not be doing, send it in. Until next time, you guys be kind, stay safe, and if somebody invites you to watch a machine called the Skeeter Yeeter 3000, bring a lawn chair and just stand back. I will buzz you later, honeybees. Thank you so much for being here. Don't worry, tomorrow is What the Fork Wednesday. And I've got just a little bit of stuff that I want y'all to see before you go. So, Tuber Chat, go see them.
I want to take a minute to shout out Tuber Chat. If you're a creator who's tired of surface level advice, says, and actually wants to understand how YouTube works, that's the space. It's real conversations with real creators who are in the trenches, building channels, testing ideas. No posturing, no gatekeeping, no fake guru energy, just people sharing what's working, what isn't, and why.
If you're serious about growing, learning, and not doing this alone, check out Tuber Chat. The link is in the description. If you're enjoying this show, subscribing is the easiest way to support what's being built here on BBTV. You'll see the join button right next to subscribe. No pressure, no expectations, just an option for people who want to support the channel in a real way. We're live every day at 3 p.m. Central now. And don't worry, we didn't change the heat, just the clock. And if you've got a story you want to share, send it in. Anonymous is always fine.
Boss be rising, baby TV.